I have some things I've done that I can show them the right way to go about it. Who's going to be back in here? I'm going to be giving you t-shirts pretty soon. When it comes out, you're on that list, as I explained to you this morning. You're going to get a shirt, okay? The name of the contest is winners are going to get bags. One thing I had to stress out was please drink plenty of water. Because it's very warm again. Yesterday everybody was kind of leaning over on the benches because you may not know it, but sometimes you can easily get dehydrated. You're sweating a lot. You have to put the water back into your body. So please drink plenty of water. I'm waiting for the
Slow, hurry up.
Bring my basketball. If I have this basketball with no end, I want to know what's your plan when the air goes out of the basketball. You got to have a plan. Because when the air goes out of the basketball, now what are you going to do? I know a lot of you want to be basketball players, but the reality of it is you have to have a plan. And I was always taught the best plan you can have, starting off first, you got to get an education. If you get an education, that plan, like this basketball, the year that comes out, with that plan, the education, you don't have to worry about the air coming out of that ball. Because once you get an education, it's with you for life. But along with the education is the behavior part. If you get an education and your behavior is terrible, and then the law enforcement has to step in because you become, as we say, not coachable, then the education doesn't mean anything. Education, make sure you're coachable, make sure you follow the rules. Everyone has rules, and we all have to follow, no matter who you are. Everybody in this gym has to follow rules. I own my business, I gotta follow. There's a guy above me, there's a guy above him. The rules are not bad at all. Rules are pretty good. It helps us in the society. You have to follow rules. So when we tell you to come into the gym, have a seat, you guys been doing that great all week. We tell you to use the trash. I tell you the rules at the beginning of the week that the ladies go to the ladies and the men go to the men's room. I tell you to keep your hands to yourself. You guys done that wonderful. But without those rules, this camp would have been wild. But since we followed the rules, we had a wonderful week. I've gone all over. This camp here to me, they tell me when I come over here, they go, oh, you come over here, coach, you're going to have a problem with the kids. You guys are the best kids I've ever dealt with. I've gone all over. You guys are great. Because you know why? Simple. Follow the rules. So that's the key.
I wish I was wearing a t-shirt like you guys instead of a suit, so I think I'll take the suit this part. I know you guys are learning about basketball, but you're also learning about leadership. I see on the back of your t-shirts, those are the keys to success. And I'd like to talk about some of the same things that are there, but I've got some different things I'd like to talk to you about leadership. And people ask me to talk about leadership all the time, and I always say it boils down to 4 things. You guys have 5 things there, 6 things. I'm going to make it simpler and boil it down to 4 things. First thing that good leadership involves is you got to know yourself. Every single one of you has been created by God with a unique set of gifts, and you have to recognize and embrace the gifts that God has given you. But you also have to realize you're not good at everything. And people that are good leaders know what they're not good at, and they get somebody else who's good at it to do it for them. So knowing what you're good at, and knowing how other people can help you is my first key to being a good leader. Secondly, you gotta have smarts. If you're gonna lead other people, you have to be intelligent. In the world that we live in, things are changing all the time. And only people who can think and adapt are gonna be successful in the world. And that's why education is so important, as all the people here are telling you. You gotta get an education. You should all wanna go to college. And I hope you're all thinking about someday going to Providence College, because we would love to have you. So education is the second key to leadership. Third key to leadership, and I think you've all had coaches and teachers who scream and yell at you, and they think that's going to motivate you. You know what? That doesn't really work. What motivates other people is love, and the more positive reinforcement that you give other people, the better leader you're going to be. When you love other people, when you value them, when they know that, they will follow you anywhere you want them to go because you love them. So my third key to leadership is love. My fourth key is aiming high. People who are good leaders have a goal, and I think that's one of the things, this is where we intersect for sure. Having high goals in life is how you inspire other people, and you inspire yourself. And I want all of you to have those high goals for your life. And again, that's where education is so critical. Going to college should be a goal for all of you. It may be a stretch. You may think, oh, I'm not that good a student. But if you settle for mediocrity, you won't get ahead in life. You gotta aim high. And that's why education is so important. You're gonna see some of our basketball players this afternoon and our coach. And I was walking across the campus the other day. I'm not sure which guys are coming, but I ran into Ramy Efijuku, who's our dunking machine at Providence College. Ramy's a great kid, and he's actually a really good student. And I met him out in front of the library, and we started talking about a class he's taken. And he was so excited about it. He was telling me about what he was learning. And all of our guys will tell you the most important thing is not basketball, it's an education. Now, I know you've got a lot of speakers, and I'm just going to speak for a few minutes, but do you guys have any questions about going to college or PC or anything like that that you'd like me to answer for you? Anybody? No? Okay, aim high, all right? Come to Providence College and turn out like Lou here. He's one of our best graduates. This is what education can do for you. And the best, if you will, example of it that I can give you right now is Lou. So we're really proud of him and what he's doing here. And we hope you had a great week. And be kind to our guys here when they come today. Thank you.